How strong are you? That is a tough question to answer, whether you are a man or a woman. But, really, I want to ask. How do you define your strength? How do you know your limits? How do you know just how much you've got? When push comes to shove, we often discover that we are much stronger than we think. What is strength? Strength is not always about pure physical strength. Rarely so, in our modern world. Rather, it is about willpower, discipline, drive. It is about the capacity to get things done. I know some people who are intellectually strong, but they get very little done in their jobs. And I know others who find work extremely challenging, but are able to move mountains by their sheer drive and hard work. They possess inner strength. More interesting is that these productive hard workers often don't even notice the load. Bystanders are not only amazed, but often ask, "How do you do it?" and quote. The answer usually comes back, "I just work harder than the others." And quote. So, why are some people able to do more? What gives them added drive? What gives them extra strength? Could it be, they have simply given themselves permission to do more? Self-imposed limits. What I have observed is that most people impose their own limits. They limit their output based on self-framed constraints of their capabilities and strengths. Sometimes these boundaries are based on past experiences. Sometimes they are based on perceived capacities. Sometimes these limits are based on nothing. "I can't do that." "Why? That is too much for me." "How do you know?" "I can't put in that much effort." "What would happen if you did?" "I am not smart enough to solve that." Can you be sure if you haven't tried? So, how do we break through these limits? How do we get stronger? Pushing it. Ironically, even though we are talking about inner strength, one of the best places to see self-imposed limitations is at the gym. I see people going through the motions of working out, but are nowhere near their strength limits. They wave a bunch of lightweight dumbbells in the
Learning
air,
without
and
thought
then
is
wonder
labor
why
lost.
they are not seeing
Thought
results.
without learning is
Many of them
perilous.
could probably
What does
lift
that mean?
2x the
This
amount of
quote
weight
is
they
about
are
the
using.
synergy
The
between
same
knowledge
thing
and
applies
ideas
to
of how to
daily
do
life.
things.
Many people
Learning
are
brings
going through the
knowledge.
motions,
Thought brings
but are nowhere
ideas of
near
how to
their
do
limits.
things.
If you want to be
Knowledge of how to
stronger,
do
you
something
have to
without
push your
actually giving any
boundaries. Pushing it
consideration
is
to
what
how
it
to
takes to
accomplish
increase
this
your
is an
limits.
investment of
In the
time
gym,
and pure knowledge.
bodybuilders
In the quotes
discovered
time
this long
period,
ago.
few
But
could afford to
the same
waste their
principle
time
is true when it
entertaining
comes to inner
ideas of how to do
strength.
something
Discipline and
without any
drive.
idea